Let's give it a try. This guy's confusing me. I think he just lost. Oh, almost. Should get him on the next two moves. H3, G4. Oh, we get him now. Oh, look, he has that rank to run out on. Interesting. I didn't even think about that, honestly. Sorry. Okay. So with the queen so developed, perhaps not well, by my opponent Henning Darwin, the queen becomes a target because it's overly developed. Looks like a blunder. Whoops. Okay, one more game. Win, lose, or draw. I've already won one, so I don't mind losing one for the sake of an interesting video. But let's hope I win, shall we? Stark difference between our ratings. Strange. I think this guy's trying something stupid. You know, a move that early with a rating like that in juxtaposition to my own rating, You know, it really makes you wonder about the player and what their true strengths are. Have they blitzed up to that rating using tactics like this? You know, an easy mate at f7, it's not going to work against me. So it is pretty curious. Watch, my next move would be knight to e5 if possible, forking the queen and bishop. Something like pawn to d4 meets with c takes. Okay. I was going to say c takes d. The exchange goes on. Anyway, we moved on beyond that. Okay, now this next exchange of pieces here, combat in the center, it's intended to get his queen moving around because it's being attacked while I develop pieces. So again, I'm trying to gain a little bit of tempo here. See, this is part of it. Queen takes b7 doesn't really help too much. You know, I was thinking about the rook, but that does drop the pawn at a7. I think this might be best. Again, if you look at my development, it's a little better than my opponent's. He can castle now. I need to spend one tempo to castle, but bishop to e7 is quite comfortable. 2 tempo, pawn to g6, bishop to g7 is probably preferred, but I have to watch out for pawn to e5 right now. That would threaten my knight at f6. That's interesting. Very interesting. That closes that down a bit. Just a bit. I had a better move. Bishop to h6. Much better move. Much better move. That would have won one of the two knights. I still have a great time advantage, 2 minutes plus. Not plus a bunch, but plus. Sorry, that was a mistap. I wish I picked up that knight. Yeah, look at that, right? Bam. Bishop to h6. Look at that skewer. Now he could defend easily with pawn to g3, so, you know, it might not have been as great as I thought, but I was still happy with it. I think it was more influential than what I've done, but I'm still holding my own, and my opponent is way down on time, almost by 3 minutes. Oh, that can take the pawn at g5. That's interesting. It's got a pawn push, d6. It's a pretty good pin. It doesn't do it. Still has the pin. I'm not sure if he sees it. Okay, he sees it. That's sad. I was doing well in this game. Let's hope I can recover. He only has less than a minute. I said win, lose, or draw. I'll stay true to my word. You know, it is curious, 40 seconds to 4 minutes. What was he spending all of his time doing that I wasn't doing? You know? You think about that. Maybe he was thinking longer. I've known very slow players. But, you know. Just curious, that's all. Remember, folks, a win on time is still a win. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You can count down to yourself. Do you notice how I have much of his major material squares covered? I do believe a couple of wins. I'll take that.